record. Bink.
Well, I bow.
I got you.
Bow, bow, bow.
Alright, hitting record again. So start
Run
from the
that
top.
back.
Boom.
Bow, bow, bow.
1, 2, 3.
Good evening, fatheads. Vast Difference is back. This podcast is a show where two brothers debate incredibly stupid things
The
back
stupidest.
and forth. Whether it's the rich versus the poor, or Lilo and Stitch versus the mega whore. The winner of this
Talking
fight,
about my mother?
the winner of this fight will only be crowned once we read the results of the poll that you voted on in our Instagram story at Vast Difference Pod on Instagram. All right. I am your beloved number one host, Austin Faye. The man to my right is the second host and creator of Vast Difference, Blake Faye. All right.
What up?
And the man even further to my right is Tyus Husky, all right? The producer, the best friend, the dude that everyone comes for, everyone relies on, right there.
Let's go. I love that.
Mother love, Mother Nature. We're all here for it.
Let's go.
So I'm sure as you guys could tell, this week is a little bit different. We aren't doing the typical, Blake type of thing. Where it's music or anything like that. We kind of went into my world this week. We went anime, all right?
You gotta change it up sometimes.
You have to, and that's just the way of the world. Everything evolves, okay? So this week we're doing Digimon versus Pokemon, all right? Whether you like, the pocket monsters, the digital monsters, you were alive during that time. You have a stance.
You should have been.
You got 1 foot in the court, all right? You may have 2, I don't know. For me, to be honest, I'll set this straight. I have a foot in both courts, okay? But when it came down to it, Blake was like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna probably go with the one that I know the best. And I was like, okay, well, I can beat the shit out of you with the other one.
Probably. There was not a goddamn chance in this fucking world I would have ever went with Digimon.
Yeah, I don't think I know anything about Digimon.
Yeah, no.
What?
I'm here to learn. I'm willing.
But it's digital monsters?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, why don't you just go Yu-Gi-Oh? That's kind of digital.
Oh, see, that's a card game. That's a card game.
Don't they have Digimon cards?
Yu-Gi-Oh! I haven't watched until I met you.
Oh, okay.
This is still like a nostalgic, like Digimon I watched way more than Pokemon as a kid. He watched Pokemon and shit, but I was all about Digimon because that was my...
For me,
Arrow.
it was only Pokemon. I never had...
Yeah.
I was never into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah,
or
I
Digimon.
watched Pokemon way more, but
Yeah.
I
Like-
thought they had Digimon cards.
Yeah, they have Digimon cards, they have
Okay.
video games.
Okay, so
Look,
make sure I wasn't tripping.
one of the funnest games, Digimon Rumble Arena 2, on the fucking original Xbox. It's like Super Smash with Digimon. My God, the hours I have spent on that. If you all know, let us know in the comments, okay? Please, and thank you. All right.
Send it to Austin in the mail. Make his dreams come true.
Oh, yeah, please. Send me the Xbox too. I need that to play
Yeah.
it.
Please.
Hey, maybe it's on PS2 or GameCube. We have those.
Oh, shit, I didn't even check that yet.
Yeah,
You know
find
what?
out.
Because of this episode, next week, we're going to have a surprise. Big time.
I might
Yeah.
change
Playing
out
video
the-
games live on the podcast.
We're still live streaming. But yeah, so these are two 90 anime, 90s fucking cartoon, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I guess you could say they are for children, but I'm 25 and I enjoy them, so fuck out of here.
Right. Well, I mean, Vast Difference is a judgment-free zone, other than
Us.
me and you. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
say we judge a lot.
but not in the sense of what we're allowed to be into.
No. I would never
fuck out of here. If you
Yeah,
tell me
I'm
what
not-
I can or can't talk about.
I won't judge a person on if you want to suck dick or not, but I will judge you on if you think fucking Danny Phantom is better than SpongeBob. I'll
Right.
go toe to toe all
Because
day.
some things are very
Yeah,
telling. You can
that's
tell a
sacrilege.
lot about a person if you know what they're into.
Oh yeah.
And it goes like with that prime example. For me, it's music. Like
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate that there is that judgment. But if you tell me like, well, for me, the classics Attila, because they're like my least favorite band on the planet.
Outshout Attila.
If you tell me you're an Attila fan, I know who you are. I know we're not gonna get along. I don't like you.
Yeah, you like having blood on the dance floor when you get home.
Like, and fuck all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see stars at night.
Now, with that being said, shut the hell up. With that being said, we're here to talk about Pokemon and Digimon.
Digimon,
So,
digital monsters.
Let me just say, I've
Digimon
won this
are
one.
the champions.
Like,
Never heard that.
What?
Oh,
Change into digital champions.
It sounds fire.
Yeah, oh man, way more than a fucking Pokemon. Get the fuck out of here. I want to be.
For the guy that
best.
created a podcast,
Right.
he sure gets cut off a whole fucking lot. He doesn't ever get to talk.
Sorry, creator. Sorry, my bad.
I'm just saying it's a podcast, and I'm trying to talk, and you're
Yeah.
over here singing goddamn songs. So we have to be on the same page
Sorry.
once in a while.
These have a lot of alcohol content, and my bad.
All right. So yes, first of all, if you don't even try to come up to me.
Yeah,
with
he said I
theme
said
song
that
or
because
theme
he said he's
song.
never heard it, so I had to finish it.
Right, I know, but I'm throwing out points now. That's
Yeah.
what I'm here to
Oh,
do.
we're in the battle already?
I don't know. I'm starting mine. Okay, I've been trying.
Yeah.
But it's really hard for you to shut the hell up.
It is
So.
true. I've seen the sound waves.
So Pokemon. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just say, I won this one. It's not even in question.
Let me
And it
know.
feels
Let me know
nice.
in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm letting you know now. 30 minutes. I'm telling the future right now. It's not even up for debate. I'm Raven fucking Baxter over here. I know.
You guys will actually have to let them know this time.
Oh, that is true.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
So
No problem.
hopefully you are signed into the Instagram because I am not. I am in my personal.
Me too, but that can be changed in just a couple seconds, and I'll be working on it throughout the episode.
Yes, let me-
I can do it on the.
Oh, yeah, true.
Real quick.
Oh yeah, even more
improvise.
professional.
Yeah.
Okay. Only an idiot
Yes.
would ever think that Digimon would ever even come close to beating out Pokemon, or that there's even a debate to even have.
Motherfucker, this is Coke versus Pepsi. This is McDonald's versus Burger King. Pokemon versus Digimon, it's the only two things that one of them can go up against.
Right.
Pokemon can't go up against anything else. Digimon can't go up against anything else. So who else are they going to go up against? The one with the Mon.
Because of the Mons, yeah.
Yeah, the
Right.
Mon! Yeah,
Okay.
oh my god, that's what this episode's called. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Mon episode, boy.
I love Jamaican monsters as much as the next guy. Right? But it's not even a contest.
Shout out to
I
Jamaica.
understand that because of the name association. Well, it's because of the pure ripoff. There would never be a Digimon. It would have never even be thought about or any of that if there wasn't Pokemon and the. I don't even know where you can even put that into words. What it's considered.
Yeah, but what kind of argument is that? Because then at that point it's like, okay, so there wouldn't be, let's say, there wouldn't be Dragon Ball without Astro Boy.
Hey, pal, you are welcome to
It's
defend
like-
as much as you want.
Right.
I'm just saying, I know, he knows. He's never even seen it.
Yeah.
Everyone watching
Yeah.
knows that it's not even a contest.
No, I know that I got my fucking people out there, okay, that aren't going to watch this, and they're going to say Digimon is way better.
Well, also, I go into almost every episode knowing I'm going to lose. So basically what I'm saying is it's nice to
It's
feel
a
like,
refresh.
yeah, it's nice to know I'm going to win one. So I'm not, anything that I say to you in that regard is purely based off this episode, because almost every episode that we go into,
Yeah.
I'm usually picking the less favorite of the two. Like, I know that more than likely I'm going to lose. Like I just said on the last episode, picking Y2J, I knew it's probably going to be like my only, like me voting
Yeah.
would be the only vote if
Yeah.
I was voting, right? So,
And yes, by the way, we've seen those comments. We have to fucking vote. It's the point of the goddamn poll, okay? So stop with it. We get you, we hear you, but that's just the way the world works.
that's right. It's just, it has to happen sometimes.
Yeah, it just has to be that way.
I don't know much about Digimon, so I can't really bring up points.
Okay, I was just,
So
yeah.
I was just gonna say,
You said
like,
you wanted to
throw
get
me
out
some
yours.
shit so we can actually like have a debate
Okay,
on it.
all right. Well, here's the thing, okay? Digimon is kind of ahead of its time when you think about it, okay?
Okay.
Because Digimon, like Pokemon, what did it spring? Because you guys don't know about Digimon, obviously, but Digimon has literally no, besides them being little monsters, that's it.
Right.
Right?
Well,
Okay.
they're little monsters, and then it's Amon is in the name.
Yes.
You can't help
Yes.
anyone for
No,
comparing.
I get that, but I'm saying if you know the story, they're nothing alike. Even the Pokemon and the Digimon are nothing alike, okay? Because how it works in Digimon is you get sent into the Digimon world. Okay. Pokemon is just the world. Pokemon is just the world.
I'm
right?
not trying to cut you off, but I'm legitimately asking questions, so
Yeah.
I understand what's happening. So they are not trainers like in Pokemon.
No, they're just kids.
So it's not a real world. Is it like Sword Art Online? Like they're
Okay, well,
playing a video game?
let me say this. It starts out that way, where they're in a world where it's, all digitized, and like the first season, well, first two, it's all like You know, like, oh, it's the Digi world, all this. And then that explodes and becomes just the world.
Okay.
Because it took over.
Pours over.
Yeah, it pours over because it got too powerful, you know. Just normal anime shit, like, let's be honest.
Okay.
Pokemon or not, you got tropes.
Yeah.
And so with Pokemon, these kids, like, they go out and find their Pokemon, right? Like, Ash didn't want Pikachu. He was trying to talk to Professor Oak and be like, I don't want Pikachu, I want Charmander. We don't have Charmander. I want Squirtle. We don't have him. I got a Pikachu though, right? He didn't even want the motherfucker. With Digimon, each Digimon is sworn to their person.
Right.
So when the kids are born and the Digimon are born, the only two people that can be connected is that person and that Digimon by itself, right? Where in Pokemon, anybody can have thousands of anything. Where in Digimon, only one person can have one Digimon.
Okay.
So
everyone's assigned to
assigned to one.
Digimon.
Yeah,
Okay.
assigned to one, and it's like, you know, like how with Pokemon, it'll be like a person is like, oh, I'm a grass, or it's got like a water or whatever, right? Well, with this, it'll be like this is a demon, this is an angel, this is a god, this is a titan. Like, it's not just little cuddly creatures. Like, it's extremely huge, fucking world-destroying monsters. Where Pokemon is like just kitty shit, really. Like, it's just like little bubbly things. They may have like a big old battle scene. Where with Digimon, people are actually fucking dying in the anime and shit, right? Where with fuck that. We're only doing anime. I don't even need to get into the other stuff. But so that's why I say there's a huge difference between Pokemon and Digimon when you actually watch them. The basis of just, you know, looking at it, yeah, they're very similar. But once you get in there, you see the difference. The vast difference. Perfect setup. Took me 5 minutes to get there.
So I didn't know all of that. That is more intriguing than I would have given it credit for.
Yeah.
I will admit that. But I just feel like with Pokemon, I feel like with it being a little bit bubbly is what makes it fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Pokemon is one of those things where you do kind of get to step away from what's really happening in the world. Like, there isn't death there, but it's like,
yeah, it's mindless entertainment. I get you.
yeah, and that's what we all love.
Yeah.
Right? And it's these, and they're not all cute. And
Oh,
especially,
no,
I mean,
no.
like, we can talk about the first 150 because that's obviously the most knowledge we have.
Yeah, I don't give a
But
fuck about either of these new.
You know, since playing all of quarantine playing Pokemon Go, I learned about a lot of the new Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And now I know that there's some true badasses out there.
Oh yeah,
They're not all cute and cuddly anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Tyus, by the way, they have a Pokemon now called Hawk Lucha, and it's a hawk who's also a luchador.
he's
Pretty badass.
Oh, Hawk Lucha. I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it's spelled. I'm not sure, but just type in Pokemon next to it, and I'm sure it'll bring it up. So, and then if you want, because I know you also said, like earlier in the episode, you're like, oh, if you want to go down to the theme song, you want to talk about theme song, okay? Well, here's the thing. Pokemon that song is pretty much like the Nickelback of our time. Everyone knows that. Oh, there he is. Yeah, see? It's fucking badass. Everyone knows it. You can go anywhere and be like, I want to be, and then fucking 1,000 people are gonna be like, the very best, right? Like, that's hack shit, right? That's cringe, okay? No one wants that.
Yes, I would love to go up to someone and sing the Digimon song and hear nothing back.
No, are you kidding me? If I was like, Digimon, and then all of a sudden they're like, change, I'd be fucking coming in my pants. Are you kidding me? With Pokemon?
Would never happen.
But that's the thing, though. The fact that if it does happen, that is insane. That's like, oh, I found the one.
Yeah, but you're basically
Pokemon
saying because Pokemon got popular and everyone knows that makes it a bad song, and that's not fucking fair.
No. I'm not saying it's a bad song. I'm just saying that it's very fucking overplayed.
Yeah, I mean, sure, maybe it is. But I think with anything, like, people do that with music in general.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, well, I used to like that song, but I've heard it so much. And it's like, yeah, but that's not the song's fault.
No, I know.
It doesn't take away from it being a good song. It just means you listen to it too much.
Yeah.
So don't discredit it, is my point. If you take away the zeitgeist, take away how many years we've been at the Pokemon game now, okay? I don't give a fuck who you are. You put those songs up against each other, and two people who've never heard the fucking songs, okay? There ain't no way anyone would ever say the Digimon theme song is better than the Pokemon one. It's literally impossible.
I just said it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay. I mean, sure. Yeah. We found the one and only.
Just said. And let me clarify this real quick. This is real shit. Okay. And I know it's lame, so you guys are on anime, but yeah, fuck off. I got a big dick. What of it? This is real shit. Okay. I called out of church once when I was 8 years old to stay home. I played sick. I stubbed my toe, anything I could to stay home. So they all went to church that night, and I fucking watched the entire marathon of Digimon in the basement, had the time of my life, okay? Grandma and Grandpa upstairs, shooting the shit. They didn't even know I was home. I was by myself watching Digimon. Still to this day, that is one of the most nostalgic memories of my entire life.
Oh, well, in that case, argument over. Digimon
Yeah,
better,
you
I
kidding
guess.
me? Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
you kidding me? Why?
I skipped
his
school
Yeah,
and
this
church.
place is my heart, motherfucker. This is the vast difference between us, not the vast difference between you and 75 million other people.
Okay, sure. But I'm saying that exact thing I also did.
You called out of school, you called out of church to watch Pokemon?
Well, I've never called out to church. I mean, I just didn't go. I didn't call the pastor like, hey man, I can't make it today.
I'm not gonna be able to make it.
Car's stuck in the snow, you know.
Get someone pick up my shift. I didn't even
I
realize.
just don't go. And then when they ask me where I was at, I say I'm sick.
Yeah.
I don't let them know that I'm rubbing one out to Blastoise. They don't need to know that. I'm just trying to have a good time.
Hey, that is true. I was waiting until you were going to make that poll. I was like, Blake can't go this whole episode without mentioning Blastoise once.
Greatest Pokemon of all time. And there is no one in the Digimon roster that even comes close. As with anything. We can sit here and we can talk about there's some cool things in Digimon. We can bring them up. We can talk about them. It's a show. We can have some fun.
Yeah.
But in no way, shape, or form is it better.
It is
Pokemon is, there's a reason why it is like prolific, iconic, and it still brings in the same amount of fandom as
we're not
it
talking
always
about those.
has.
We're not talking about that. I'm saying for you, do you still like Pokemon now?
Yes.
So
I
you're telling me
absolutely do.
that when a new episode comes out, you'd be like, oh shit.
I don't watch the news. Well, okay. Well, I have watched Journeys, which is the last 4 years, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I watched all of that. I watched all of Sun and Moon. Now, did I watch them with my kids? Yeah, I did. But have I seen them?
That doesn't matter.
Yes, I've fucking seen them. Okay? So, yeah, I'm pretty fucking caught up. And Pokemon Go, I would still be playing if my phone wasn't fucked up and I didn't have to delete it for storage.
Well, see, that's the thing. Let's go. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Pokemon Go was a fucking sham, okay? Because when it was in the beginning, it was fun just catching Pokemon. We're walking, we're having fun, we're talking. But now you gotta use a fucking, what are those things? Like a chip, like a memory chip. Walk it for 2 days, then put it next to your Pokemon. Hope to God that it attaches itself to evolve the motherfucker. Like, it's just way too complicated and shit.
No, it's fun. You get to
No.
evolve Pokemon. You
Digimon?
can also battle and shit.
Digimon Survive. Haven't played it yet, but what I have seen is that it does look incredible, okay? Where Pokemon is just a phone game, all right? And mobile is not where it's at.
Digimon would never be on the phones. Ever.
The fuck are you talking about? Digimon's on every phone.
On a Pokemon Go level, you think anyone would ever give a fuck about going out to catch a Digimon?
I said the day Pokemon Go came out to you all when we were at the house, I was like, you know, when are they just gonna come out with a Digimon Go? And you guys were like, who the fuck would want that? And I rose up and I was like, me,
Right. Okay.
motherfucker.
I'm going to once again
Get that Digivolve action.
that I am a time traveler, and I'm going to go back in time instead of going in the future. And I said at the beginning, anyone who thinks that this is even up for a debate is an idiot. And you're the one and only idiot that anyone could ever find.
Hey, I'm a proud idiot.
No one.
I'm talking about Sapphire and Emerald and all those games.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm being nice. I'm not even
Well,
bringing
here's
that
the
shit
thing.
because
I'll
you
be
can't
honest.
even
Okay,
compete.
you want to go there? You want to go there? Fuck all of those games, okay?
No,
I don't give a fuck
no
about
way.
the red. I don't give a fuck about the blue, the yellow, the pink, the pussy color, okay? All those games are complete cock. You want to know why? Because they are a complete replica of every single fucking one, okay? Pokemon Stadium, I'll give you that. Pokemon Stadium is fucking sick. But Pokemon in general, the Pokemon series is the same game every single time.
But you just needed your favorite color to make it special, though. I didn't buy all them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying
It was cool.
when you do though, like if you just buy one, I can
But each
understand
game
the
they
appeal.
did do new stuff, and they did make the games larger. Like obviously, with any game trilogy, whatever you do in the game is pretty much what you're going to do in every game.
Mm-hmm.
You could use that argument for any game you're bringing to the fucking table. Okay, but each game gets a little bit broader, and then you're always having new Pokemon. Now, of course, the first couple is strictly dealing with the 150.
Yeah.
But then once they started branching out to new Pokemon and it gets bigger, then each game is way bigger. And then obviously where they're at now is way more advanced than Pokemon Yellow.
Okay. I don't see it that way at all.
Okay, that's fine. That's why we're here to debate.
Red and blue and yellow. If you aren't a Pokemon fan, you have no clue what any of them are about. You try picking up one of those. Try playing one of those in an hour.
Do you know how many motherfuckers pick up just the game and don't give a fuck about Pokemon?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying pick up each of them in one day, playing for 2 hours. You tell me if there's humongous differences between those 3 games. Like gameplay type shit.
Yeah, but we're also sitting here talking about because you only know the 3 apparently, and you're talking
because
about
you wanna know why?
Game Boy
Because
games.
they're all
Of
the
course,
same.
they're not
They're all
different.
the same. I haven't
Name
played,
3 Game Boy games that
I
look
haven't
different.
played Sword and Shield. I haven't played Sapphire or any of those shits, right? Because I don't like that style of game.
Sapphire
And
game in church.
by the way, this
Perfect church gaming.
is my opinion, okay? And yeah, I do agree with that. I can see why in church is probably good as fuck.
Yeah, that's
100%.
my shit.
Yeah, I can see totally that. But
Church goes by in a
Pokemon,
flash when you're catching
okay.
Pokemon.
You feel me?
Pokemon tried coming out with a fucking fighting game a few years ago. Token Tournament. Okay?
I haven't played it, so I can't defend
Yeah,
that.
okay, but that's what I'm saying. But you have me here to back you up, okay? And that game was complete dog piss, okay? Where all the Digimon fighting games are fucking sick, okay? Token, you can't even fucking evolve. So you go in there as a fucking Machamp or a Machoke, whatever the fucking forearm is, and you can't do anything else. Pikachu, you go in there, you can't do anything else. You got your starting shit, and that's it.
Yeah, but you're picking your character. Why would you evolve?
Because every other Pokemon game evolves, but they
Yes,
go
but
fighting
if
and
it's
you
a
can't
fighting
evolve.
game, if you have all 3 of all forms as different
Nope,
characters,
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying you get one of each. Like, okay,
well, I mean,
if you
even
get a
still.
Squirtle, you don't get Blastoise ever, you don't get Wartortle ever. You only get Squirtle in a fighting tournament. With these humongous 75-foot tall fucking creatures, these, guardians of the world type of Pokemon. And it's like, well, how is this fair? And then you go to play this shit, and it's completely one-sided, it's buggy, But with Digimon, you never have problems. Every Digimon game's got a 10, and I'm putting that on there. Even if it doesn't say it on the
Let's
computer.
look that up right now.
And I'll say this now.
Okay.
Even if it doesn't say it on the computer, they can all go kill themselves.
well, either way, I'm here to prove you fucking wrong on the podcast. You can feel however you want
Yeah,
to feel.
well, no one can prove me wrong because I believe in myself too much.
Okay, look up any Digimon
Yeah.
game and see what ratings they have.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you it's through the roof.
Well, I'm on video
Because
games
no
right
matter
now.
what we
List
look
of
up,
video games. I'm gonna let you choose which one you think has the
Okay.
best one.
let's see what has
Look
the
at that
shitty-
catalog, dude.
But which one do you think sold the best? Like, do you know? Like, give me a name.
Okay, well, let's say, look at years, because that would definitely dictate high sales.
Years. Okay.
So let's go with either Digimon World 1 or 2 and look at the sales on that.
Okay.
Or not sales, but the review.
Also, by the way, just real quick, Matt is one of the best big brothers in all of television history.
Matt?
Matt.
I don't know no Matt.
Okay, well, if you would have bothered to check out the goddamn show before doing this episode, you would know that he is one hell of a motherfucker.
It got a 2 out of 5.
Yeah, in whose world? Not mine. I don't give a shit
In the
about it.
Digi world. That's all fucking
Exactly.
Out of 10.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing though, is they didn't play it like me. I played it in a completely different way than they did. I played it from the back and to the front.
It says,
Pokemon, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You want to focus on those 3, but if you want to bring up video games,
Hey.
Okay.
I already said that I fuck with the stadiums.
okay, but stop cutting me
Fuck-
off. Let me actually talk
fuck
about
the
things.
Coliseum.
Okay, we got Coliseum, we got Stadium,
Fuck
we
off.
got Puzzle League, we got Snap, we got Go. We got Let's Go Pikachu, we got Poke Park. They have switched it up so many fucking different ways. If you don't want to play the same shit and you don't want to play on your Game Boy
If
anymore,
I don't want to fight
you can switch it
Pokemon,
up.
I'll take a picture of them. Because that's good gameplay.
As a Pokemon
if I
fan-
don't want to fight with Pokemon, I'll put a puzzle together. That's a good gameplay. That's a good time.
Yes,
right there.
because
if
we
I don't
enjoy
want to
Pokemon.
fight with Pokemon, okay?
Why does
I'll
everything have
a
to be about
fucking-
fighting?
Because they're Pokemon. They're supposed to fight. Did you want to watch
But
Pokemon
the
just fuck each
appeal
other?
of Pokemon Snap was not about fighting. The appeal
Exactly.
of it is to be
And
able,
that's why
oh
that
my
game
God,
sucks.
shut the fuck up. Let me get a goddamn point out. You keep talking every fucking time I talk. I let you talk every goddamn time. It's really not, because there's headphones and there's mics.
Yeah.
And when we're talking over each other, not all points are getting out. So maybe have some goddamn respect for a conversation once in a while.
I can't.
That's all
They
I'm
just
saying.
roasted me on Digimon. I gotta.
That's
stick to
all
it
this whole
myself.
episode is. You don't stand a fucking chance.
I do in my world.
With Pokemon Snap, the entire appeal of Pokemon Snap is we got to go into the Pokemon world.
And take pictures.
Who gives a fuck what it is?
I give
it's
a fuck.
different video game. It is something different to play, something that really only they have done. Who else has even done that?
Because it was
At
such a
least
shitty
Pokemon
idea.
is trying to do things.
Yeah, no one wanted to replicate it. They made one, and everyone else was like, you know, Pokemon, that's one thing we're not going to take from you.
Right,
You,
and
you
that's
stay
fine,
there,
but
you
they
stay
did
there
it.
in your handicapped spot.
Pokemon has literally done everything. They are the biggest
Yeah,
of all time.
But
They
that doesn't mean
literally
it's
have
all good.
outsold everything in the world.
but that doesn't mean it's all good. Call of Duty
sure.
makes a shit ton of money. Not all Call of Duties are good. Outshot Advanced Warfare, okay?
Right.
Not all
Yeah,
fucking
and that's
Halos are
fine.
good. Not all McDonald's
I'm
are
not
good.
sitting here and I'm not saying that all Pokemon games are good. I don't know. I don't play every single fucking game that's come out. Just like you've probably played the one Digimon game.
Oh, yeah.
And you're basing it off of that
Oh,
one.
yeah, 100%.
And you're sitting here acting like you know about every fucking game.
Oh,
when
yeah.
I've played at least 17 Pokemon games
Yeah.
going up against your one, which is also, they ripped off Pokemon. And then they ripped off Super Smash Brothers.
No, they did it better.
No. It's
Yeah.
you want to know the
Oh my
equivalent
God.
of Okay, hold on. Shut the hell up.
By the way,
Here
I
is
said
the-
it was a rip-off earlier, by the way. So.
How close are we to being done? Because I'm about to end it so fucking quick. I'm legitimately getting so pissed off. Here is
on a
the
podcast.
exact equivalent. Okay? Pokemon is Jordan. They're the Jordan shoe.
You already know who Digimon
Okay?
is.
Yeah. They're the Shaqs. You get them at Kmart. They might be alright. But they're second rate. They're second at best. And everyone fucking knows it. When you walk into a room, when a Digimon walks through my front door, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that. A Pokemon walks in, I'm like, hey, what do you want for dinner? How can I help you? Do you need me to wash your feet? I'll do whatever the Pokemon wants. Digimon, like, that's like you walking through the door. Who gives a fuck? I see you all the time. It ain't
Digimon
shit.
is the Wally Zerbiak, okay? Don't fucking,
Yeah,
don't
what's the
fucking
most notable
call
Digimon?
them shit, huh?
What's the most notable Digimon? I haven't heard any Digimon.
The
names.
theme song.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. All right, we got Gabumon, Agumon, fucking Tintamon, all that shit. And I know people are gonna be like,
Names.
oh, they got to say Mon in it. It's better than fucking Snivy. It's better than Snorlax, okay? It's better than fucking
No,
Slowpoke.
it's not.
But
Because
Geodude
Pokemon-
is- Geodude.
Hey, right here.
Absolutely.
Geodude's my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
That's
fuck
no
with
problem.
Definitely
Geodude.
name.
That's my next tattoo, by the way.
Pokemon.
After the Digimon logo.
They have the name Pokemon. And they, even in the first 150, never ever, the first 4 Pokemon
Yeah.
don't even have Mon in the title.
Yeah, it's lack of creativity. I get it.
No.
Yeah.
It shows more creativity that they were to branch out. Digimon, they're like, hey, so we did everything else that everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Let's just focus all of our
Dude,
names
look at
and
those
end them in
shits.
Mon.
Badass. That girl down there turns into a goddamn cactus.
All right,
is that?
so a Charmander ripoff. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, okay. You want to talk
All
about
right.
names? What the fuck is a Charmander
I've
or a
seen that in
Bulbasaur?
Star Wars. That's
No, get the
poor
fuck out.
grade.
Shout out to him for staying with the Mon on everybody, though.
That's what I'm
Mon,
saying,
Mon,
dude.
Mon.
Especially season 2. Look at that.
Mon.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, and what are the people's names? Let's see.
I don't give a fuck about the
All these
people.
promotions.
Himikawamon.
Yeah, this is more for Japanese shit. Let's just get this out of the way, okay? This
Himikawamon,
episode,
even the
this
adults
episode
ended
is
Mon.
proof that you and I will always be different because you like a fucking Americanized piece of shit. Where I'm sticking with the Japs. I'm sticking with the Japanese, motherfucker.
Yeah,
okay?
because I'm proud of where I was born.
Not
I'm
fuck
proud
America.
to be an American.
America can blow the fuck up. Okay? This dude is named what? Higagashi Madashi, alright? That's way more up my level than fucking Ash. Ash Ketchum.
Mata Hiroshi.
Yeah, look at that. Hiroshi. He can suck me off anytime. Ash Ketchum. Get the fuck out of here. And by the way,
Hippogriffomons?
that's what I'm saying. Hippogriffomon. Dude, I'm getting that tattooed on my ass.
Yeah, a hippogriff is already something else. That's what I'm saying. There is no originality in any of this
Motherfucker,
bullshit.
but there's no such thing as a hippogriffomon.
Armadimon. I can't even say that.
Yeah. Oh, he's
Okay.
one of my favorites too. Me and him go way
So
back.
if we add Mon on anything, it's better.
Yeah.
Pokemon. Wormmon. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Donkeymon. That's what I'm saying. But see, this is what I mean. You guys are getting caught up on the same thing that every basic motherfucker gets caught up on. Okay, sorry, not you, but this fuck. It's like, the Mons. Who gives a shit?
I'm just saying you base your whole entire market off of this thing.
Yes.
And that's all you have.
Yes.
You haven't stepped out from it ever.
That's the good thing.
And really, I don't even care. What I care about is that you're shitting on Pokemon, and I'm here to defend Pokemon.
Here's the other thing.
Because the things you're bringing up is as if these are problems with Pokemon, and it's like, they're way more creative.
Oh, I'm about to put you in the grave real quick, all right?
It'll never happen.
It's about to. Does Pokemon have Smash Mouth in its first movie? I think not.
What?
Digimon, the first movie's got motherfucking All-Star, okay? The fuck does Pokemon have, okay? Ash fucking punching Mew and crying like a little cunt.
Yeah.
They have their own music.
Yeah.
How that was incorporated in there.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah. Well,
Fuck out of here, what are you talking about?
I ain't gonna say it sounds awful, but I mean, I ain't never.
Okay, but real quick, I'm going to level with you for a second, because you're the mediator.
Let's level.
Okay? This motherfucker, did he not just sit here and just try to shit on me for liking something that is Americanized version? Okay? And he's talking about a Japanese version and brings out Smash Mouth, the most white American band in all of history.
Well, it's funny you say that.
Smash Mouth, I thought Shrek.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I thought about Shrek is the fact
Once again, a
that
ripoff.
Smash Mouth is Canadian. I win again. So there we go. They're not even fucking
still
American.
not Japanese.
I don't give a fuck. They're not from America.
My point is,
That's all
no
I
matter
care
which
about.
way you flip it, Digimon is stealing from somewhere. They haven't had
And
one original
no matter
idea.
which way you flip it, Pokemon doesn't have All-Star. So at any point, I fucking won this debate.
Well, in Sun and Moon, the theme song is "Walking on the Sun," bitch. So fuck with me.
Yeah, fuck no. Walking on the Sun? Come on, that's Barbie girl shit. I don't know what he's typing over there.
We're looking up Digimon movie All-Star. Oh, we're gonna try to find the scene.
I don't know if it's in a scene. I don't remember that. If it's in a scene, I need to see that shit.
So what is it?
I always remember it from the credits.
Looks like it is on the soundtrack, but
I always remember from the credits.
it's hard to know. Did someone just make something to All-Star?
They make All-Star, just put a picture of Digimon.
Also, is that David Cook from American Idol talking about Digimon?
I'll shout David Cook. He came out.
Who is that?
Yeah, so I guess it was in a movie, but
Can't find the scene, but it is in the movie, so we'll let it slide.
Yeah, exactly.
You are right about that.
I win this argument yet again. This is the best showing of Austin has ever been on this entire episode. You can't tell me shit on this when my cock is so big.
Everyone will be fully aware of what I have to deal with on a daily fucking basis of someone who is completely delusional, throwing out facts because they believe them
Yeah.
that aren't true at all. This is what I have to deal with every fucking day, and
Okay,
I'm
but
glad you guys can witness
Here's the
it.
thing. This show is about you and me. Okay?
Right.
Okay? It's not about
But-
someone in Montana who's like, I don't think Digimon's better than Pokemon.
Right, and but here's the thing. You're trying to act like I'm talking about them. I don't give a fuck about how other people feel. What I'm telling you is, in my opinion,
Yeah.
you couldn't be more wrong.
Exactly.
If Digimon was the bigger one,
Mhm.
I would be fighting the same way for Pokemon.
Mhm.
Because it's just not true in any way that Digimon even puts up a fight. It's not fair. I'm an MMA fighter, you're in a wheelchair. It's not fair at all.
So I get free money. You have to kill people and rape women to get money. Look at that.
Yes, because I'm
Look at that.
original and I had to actually create
Lack of
something that worked.
creativity over here.
Affliction teas.
Yeah, affliction teas and fucking roofies.
That's right.
That's what you're dealing with.
Better than Afflictionmon though.
Shout out Affliction One, the last season.
All right, get those butt plugs out. I'm gonna work on
Get those
getting
butt
results.
plugs out. All right, if you don't know what it is,
He's got it. Never mind.
Vast Difference on Instagram, Vast Difference Pod on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Tumblr, Tout, fucking MySpace, wherever you gotta go for your socials, you can find Vast Difference Pod.
Fiverr.
Like this video, please, and subscribe to us. Please share us with your friends. Tell your grandma about Vast Difference. We're trying to get this thing off the ground.
Look at our beautiful faces right now.
Yeah,
you think
you can
people
see
wouldn't
me.
love this?
If you see my teeth, I'm sorry.
Hey, real quick, do it for the thumbnail.
Okay, I lied. I need you to pull up.
Do
All
for
right.
thumbnail.
All right, keep it riffing.
I'll keep riffing. I'm drinking Coca-Cola. My mouth is parched.
Well, you might have to sign in on yours because my phone is.
All right, so we're just playing the Three Stooges game tonight.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, we're good. My phone is so fucked up.
This is a drum roll.
If more people would share our podcast, I'd have the money to get a new phone.
All right, so we're gonna have to cut a lot of this out because it took a long time.
Yeah, I'll cut it out.
Nah, fuck it. I started a new job today.
How'd it go, Austin?
It went pretty good. I got Cambridge, fired us because they don't have enough money because they're, just the worst.
They didn't have what it takes.
They didn't have what it takes. Not like us, all right? And if you want to come for real shit, you come here. Now, I can't tell you where I'm working, so that's not real. But I can tell you where I used to work, if that's interesting. I lost my virginity a few years ago. That was pretty cool. I let a pregnant woman sit on the bus. I gave her my seat a few years ago. That was pretty nice.
Hometown hero.
I know. Yeah. My nickname was Good Samaritan. I went to Iraq for a few years. Shout out Mike. Me and him go way back when. Me and him actually got stuck inside of a foxhole. And when a grenade flew by, he jumped on top of me. And that's why he talks the way he does. Shout out Mike. But army life was pretty rough.
All right, we're in here for the
Thank God.
Yeah, my phone is so slow.
I don't even know what I was talking about for the last 30 seconds.
I've seen that. All right, Pokemon wins 92% to 8%.
Okay, well that's just completely, I want to recount. Recount.
So like I said from the beginning, and once again further proving that I can read the future. You lost.
If I can show you the world.
I haven't won in a long time, and I am very proud. So thank you all for voting. You mean the world to all three of us.
Thank you for coming. With a U. Make sure you also lose weight, fatheads.
Fat ass.
You jackass.
Never remember.
Had to hold a mic in a week.